Today we're going to be pushing on the Community World Tournament, and we're going to be pushing with the best beatdown deck I think there is so far in this tournament. Watch, we're going to be all the way at the tippity top. You see that 30? That's where we're going to finish off at, bro. We're going to finish off in like 15th place at least. Not today, that's too much work though. So this deck has Sparky, Skeleton Dragons, Skeleton Barrel. Oh my goodness. Look at the swift defense to it. The swift defense. Like, it's over with already. I'm going to Skeleton Dragons with this because I want the Archer to die just so I can push with this slightly. Okay. I'm going to let that go. I'm going to let the bats go towards my tower, and then I'm a Skeleton Barrel. Although the bat's going to get a shot, I'm not mad about that at all. There's arrows that... He did not need to defend. That was a little too much, I'm not gonna lie. But the whole point of this deck is that the cycle is just so fast, and like you just have such a little elixir cards that do so much, and then just two like just massive heavy hitters. Like, you can throw a Skeleton Barrel at the bridge without feeling like you've done something bad, or without feeling like you can get punished for it. So we're gonna Sparky in the back because he just uses cannon, and then he just also used his Evo for his, I'm gonna let that go, the archers, and then he also just uses fireball, but I'm not gonna skeletons that. I'm actually gonna do this. That's dead. The bats are dead as well. This is dead. Arrows that. I'm waiting for the knight. I don't even need to. And just like that, bro, the tower's gone. Just tower's gone like that. Look at it. King Tower. If he didn't put knight, King Tower would have been dead. Goodness. I'm like, it's so like deadly. Like, it just you can cycle whatever you want and just all of a sudden just have a giant Sparky at the bridge. You put down Skeleton Dragon, Skeleton Barrel, and then all of a sudden on the other side of the bridge or something, you got the whole main push of the actual deck. I'm gonna bomber this just because I can, because I haven't used it yet. And why not? Evo Bomber, it's fun. So look at that, just easy first game, clean match, the whole thing. Look, that second tower was about to be gone too. Swiftness, but I'm not Taylor. But this deck was actually made a little while ago. There was a phase where I was kind of just making a bunch of decks. Like, this was one of them I came up with. I'm a Sparky in the back on the right. Okay, I'm a bomber. I lied. My bomber missed. It's okay, we got it. But it was this deck, obviously, that made it. Oh, wow. I'm surprised that actually pushed. I missed the Valkyrie. I missed the Valkyrie, but still touched the tower. I'm not gonna, that makes sense. I would say the same thing. That was honestly on me how I messed up that play, but it still worked out because the deck is so good. I'm not gonna lie, I looked away for a second, so my reaction time was a little slow on that. But it was this deck I made, like a Ram Rider Evo Valkyrie deck that does really well. It even has Barb Hut in it that does like surprisingly well. Like, it's a really good control deck. Like, it's crazy the amount of control you have of that deck. Okay, so Wizard. I don't know what he's going to put in front of that. Okay, Valk. That's fine, because it's not going to die. Oh, I forgot he had Prince. Dude, that tower is about to be gone. That tower is gone. That's crazy. All right, let's do this. Then let's do this really low. Whoa. That was interesting. Swift. Dang, I thought the tower would see it. That's going to get a shot. It's okay. I feel he's going to Skeleton Barrel over here in a little bit, so I'm going to do this. Predicted. And I catch that. Oh my god, we caught it. I'm gonna Skeleton Barrel here, so then the Skeleton Dragons don't get hit. He has to respond to. He's kind of forced to. Sparky in the back for the Valkyrie. It wasn't intentional for the Valkyrie. It was just, I kind of knew he would put it. I don't know why he did that, unless he was gonna. Yeah, he tried. He tried to predict it. Again, I'm not worried about the damage at all because I know I can bounce back with damage real easily. I'm gonna do this. I'm actually gonna wait for. There it is. I was gonna wait for him, and I missed it. I had it for a second, then I missed it. The tower's still gone, though. Oh, well, the bomber's going to kill it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. Look at it, bro. You're not stopping the deck. You're not stopping it. He hasn't got one of my towers, man. Guys hasn't got one of them, and two of them are gone. Dos. I spring a little bit of Spanish in there. But then I made a bowler graveyard deck, like a faster cycle kind of bowler graveyard deck. Oh, at the bridge is crazy. I'm not going to lie. Oh, that's why. That makes sense. I'm gonna bomber this like right now, so then the bomber like doesn't shoot at the ram itself, but it shoots at the barbarians. He kind of has to, doesn't he? Yeah, I don't know why he didn't do anything to that. He had to respond to that. Okay, so this guy's playing very interestingly. Just gonna arrows that. How did I missed a little It's okay, I got more damage. But it's like a faster cycle bowler graveyard deck, and that does really well as well. He doesn't have Skeleton Army yet, so I'm fine with this. I honestly, with how his deck has looked so far, I expected like a zap out of nowhere. I also have this giant skeleton like clone deck with Elixir Pump and Archer Queen. And that deck always catches people off guard. This deck and that clone deck just be catching people off guard, man. Like, it just, because people don't expect it. Like, who uses clone, man? I'm gonna wait a little bit before I skeleton on that. Yeah, because I feel like he was gonna try to predict something with it. I knew it. He had some kind of spell that I knew he would try to hit it with. All right, we're gonna Sparky in the back because we're just gonna grab his second tower because we can. And then I have a Firecracker like recruits deck, like evil Firecracker, evil, what is it, Battle Ram, a Skeleton Barrel on this. Then we're gonna, I think he gave up. This deck makes people give up, man. Sparky, the whole tower's gone. Oh, King Tower's gone. But that split lane deck, dude, it's so like strong, man. Cause it makes people choose a side. Like you'll put recruits in the back, right? Then you'll put like Golden Knight on one side, you'll put Skeleton Bear on one side, and on the other side you'll put just like evil Battle Ram. And it's like they have to choose. And then in the middle you'll put like the evil Firecracker for whatever they're gonna put. And it's like you make it so they have to choose to do something. Like, but they have to specifically choose more on one side because there's so much on a side that they can't just pick one side to choose and not the other. All right, I'm a giant with this. He has to pop the ability a little later. I feel like he has Goblin Gang or something. Oh, all right. I mean, he should have definitely popped that like a little sooner. I'm gonna push with this because he has to respond to that. Okay, that was good. Wow, that deck be going, like, that deck just, people hate, dude, because, again, you just have to choose a side. Like, you can't, like, just pick one. Like, you pick one, and the whole other side is gone. But then again, like, you put a cannon in the middle, and the cannon's gone in, like, 3 seconds after, you know, your cards hit the other side of the bridge. And then, obviously, I have more that, you know, I haven't spoke about, because... like, that's a lot of decks. I think I have 3 more decks that are similar to ones I just said. But, you know, I'm not going to speak about all of them. I'll speak about all of them in, like, a video or something. I went Skeleton Barrel there also, by the way. That was a really bad evil snowball. He could have used that so much better earlier. Or later. All right, I'm actually going to go Skeletons on the left and Bats slightly split. Because he's, like, doing a lot right now that I know he does not know how to handle. That was a terrible arrows for me. But yeah, he's doing a lot that I can tell he's not knowing how to deal with. Like he put too much. He used that evil snowball in the wrong place. Giant, he gave up. He can't. Like there's last 20-15 seconds, he cannot. It's just good game. But I can make a Calvo 2.0. Blood thinks he's good or something. All right, let's Sparky on the Knight. And then I'm actually gonna push with this Sparky. I don't know what he has. I'm assuming it's log bait just because it's Knight. That is not log bait. Oh, is it RG? I'm not gonna Skeleton Dragons with this because I don't know what he has yet. Okay. So the Giant's gonna get a few little hits. That was a really bad zap. I don't know why he zapped the Sparky. While he zapped the Sparky while a Skeleton army was on it. I'm gonna do this low because the Hunter's gonna hit some of it. I'm actually surprised I touched the tower if I'm being honest. But be. But I can make a video on that, on each of those decks if you guys really want. Because like I said, obviously I didn't explain all the decks because that's too much. Hey, a Sparky Brethren. I didn't explain all the decks because that'd be too much. But no, I explained some of them. And all the decks, dude, all of them are good. I might pop, quick pictures just to show you the other ones as well. But like, they're too good. I'm going to catch it with the Giant. So then my Sparky doesn't die, but his dies. Look at that. Trying to predict it. Trying to predict me, man. That Giant's going to get at least 2 shots if he doesn't do anything. Okay. So he's going to Skeleton Army around this. So I'm actually going to do this and then this. And then he has to respond to all of that I just did. I wasn't doing it in the purpose for the Sparky to get a shot. I was doing it for the purpose to make him freak out and have to respond to it again. That should get a shot on my tower, but that's fine. I'm not pressed about that. So either he just gave up or he's waiting to do his own Sparky. Yeah, he's waiting to do his own Sparky. And then I feel like he's going to put something on top. Did that reach? I don't think that reaches, so I'm just not going to do it. Like this, He doesn't have skeleton army yet. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna do this so it goes and like taps and hits the Sparky as well. And then I'm gonna do this right on top so the Sparky shoots and doesn't shoot my evil bomber. And just like this. Just like this. I'm gonna put another bomber because he's gonna want a skeleton. Just like this. Evil bats as well. Arrows just because I can. And good game. So that's the deck. If you guys are gonna use it, I'll show you it real quick. This is the deck. And usually I do have Dagger Duchess with this deck. Just because I feel like this deck, again, you can get away with a lot. Because in this deck, she's honestly really viable. She almost never runs out of daggers during a push that someone's making. Most of the time, their tank or whatever their put is just getting sniped from her, and then everything else that was behind it or whatever was behind it or the tank itself is just demolished by the rest of these cards you put down. But if you guys do want to see a video with all these other decks, you know, including these ones that I did not talk about, then just let me know and I'll make a video for you guys about them. All right, stay safe, kids.